consuming an enormous amount of ammunition and depleting Allied stockpiles.
We simply don't have much ammunition to send. We've reached a point where we're rapidly running out of ammunition in our war stocks, and our factories cannot gear up fast enough to produce more at a desired rate. We don't have a surge capacity that we had 50 years ago. It doesn't exist. For missiles, rockets, anything. So I think they're going to get something more than they've gotten, but not much. And it's not going to make much difference. The Russians, and I just had a conversation with someone who was in Moscow a couple of days ago, who tells me that the Russian General Staff is preparing for a 30-month war against NATO and the United States. All of their munitions factories, equipment factories are running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they are prepared for the worst.
The war in Ukraine is consuming an enormous amount of ammunition and depleting Allied stockpiles.
We simply don't have much ammunition to send. We've reached a point where we're rapidly running out of ammunition in our war stocks, and our factories cannot gear up fast enough to produce more at a desired rate. We don't have a surge capacity that we had 50 years ago. It doesn't exist. For missiles, rockets, anything. So I think they're going to get something more than they've gotten, but not much. And it's not going to make much difference. The Russians, and I just had a conversation with someone who was in Moscow a couple of days ago, who tells me that the Russian General Staff is preparing for a 30-month war against NATO and the United States. All of their munitions factories, equipment factories are running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they are prepared for the worst.
All right, shalom, shalom. I'm going to start by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, the one to the elder, Apostle Great Mill, Son, Rule, and Teacher, who I learned the truth from. And just getting right into it, more, tension, tension up, dealing with the third world. Now I got this article from RT News, and then I'm gonna get some precepts. But it says anti-war rally announced in Washington. It says the protests will call for peace negotiations in Ukraine and the end of military aid. A large rally, dubbed Rage Against the War Machine, has been announced for Washington, D.C. on Saturday, with thousands set to march to the White House to demand peace in Ukraine and an end to U.S. military funding for Kyiv. The march organized by the Libertarian and People's Parties promises to be the largest U.S. anti-war rally since the protests against the Iraq war in 2003. It is set to feature speakers from across the political spectrum, including former U.S. Senator Ron Paul, former presidential nominee Tulsi, and comedian and political commentator Jimmy Dore, which I don't really know these guys. But pretty much, it's pretty much gonna be nothing. It says it's supposed to be the largest protest since about 2003. But once again, like, there's gonna be nothing that these people can pretty much do to stop, what's coming, to America. Nothing. Because once it's prophesied, to happen. This is let's look at Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 9. It says, "We will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one to his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies." And now this is twofold, because once again, ain't gonna be no healing Babylon. People are gonna be trying to heal Babylon, working for these ammunition factories, when it boils down to it, when everybody really start, trickling down on their resources, these Americans, they gonna have to start paying people to work in ammunition factories, for hours upon hours, you know. But still, ain't gonna be no hill in Babylon, So it says forsake her, um, and we are forsaking her. The Lord putting the spirit on, the prophets, back in the reincarnation. The scriptures say, um, um, uh, depart, for this is not our rest. So mentally we have forsaken her. Spiritually, mentally, we not a part of this. We trying to be a part of what the Lord got next. For the earth, which is the kingdom. So that's a part of that forsaken. But also it's gonna be people literally forsaking America and leaving. To go to these other countries in the east. Going to to the south. What I mean, like South America, Mexico. People gonna be trying to get up out of here, man. Um, it says forsake her and let us go, everyone to his own country. Like, you gonna have a lot of because America is so mingled up. Like, you got people from all different nations. It's mixed. You got people. Moab is here. You got the Russian. You got Russians here. You got so-called African Americans here. You got so-called Mexicans here. You know what I mean? So you pretty much got a little bit of everybody. In the midst of America, man. But it's all for the judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shah. The Lord wanted it to be like that so that He can judge a lot of people. This is gonna be the main source of the Lord's judgment fire. It says, forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven. Right. It says, and is lifted up even to the skies. Right. These devils is proud as hell, for all of the atrocities and all the wickedness that they constantly, commit unto this day. And so much that they think that the Lord think that they won't be touched. Like let the scripture say, comparing America pretty much like a virgin who ain't been touched, man. But it's prophesied that she will be touched, that she will be harmed. This is the book of Ezra 16 and verse 1. It says, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia! Woe to thee unto Egypt and Syria! Gird up yourselves with cloth of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry." And a lot of people is gonna be sorry. We, pretty much mention this a lot. Like, a wartime. That's like a serious time. You might not even see a smile, for a long period of time. Just based off of the amount of danger, that's in the midst of a time like that. It's just gird up yourselves with cloth of sack and hair, and we doing that now. We doing that with garments of mourning. But it's telling Babylon to do that now. Lord is telling Babylon. The Spirit is 11:44. The Lord is telling Babylon to gird up and wear sackcloth. Garments of mourning. Because for a long period of time, America has been that pretty much like that. That's how can I say? It's been the shining point of the world. But it says gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. All right. It says a sword is sent upon you. All right. So the destruction is at hand. There's really no amount of protesting and politicking and things that you can do to try to stop what's coming, the judgment that's coming to America. It says, gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. All right, so it's at hand. Lord, that means Lord required of it. You see, it says a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Right? No, who may turn it back? Is a Washington anti-war rally gonna turn his back? Is some NATO, EU politicians or some? You know what I mean? Is Putin gonna turn? No, this is getting ready to happen, man. This is about to happen. It says a sword is sitting upon you, and who may turn it back? You know, you know. It says a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Right? Ain't nobody gonna be able to quench it. Ain't nobody gonna be able to turn it back. That's gonna be all through the hand of the Lord to His purpose. It says plagues are sent unto you, and what is He that may drive them away? Right? Ain't the politicians, governors, President Joe Biden, they're not gonna be able to turn it back. Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men. It say, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood. We the Lord's prophets. We can't turn it back. The Lord put the spirit on us to prophesy. Say before, Lord got favor on His prophets and His people. And they can't even turn it back. It says, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may any one quench the fire in stubble when it have begun to burn. May one turn away, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. All right. It says, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is He that can drive them away? None. Nobody can do that. I'm gonna get this and close out. This book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, so that third woe, that third world's war, it cometh quickly. Like the scripture say, it's coming, man. It's almost here. Everything is set in place, on a chessboard for it to happen. Just, wait on the Lord to move His next few pieces, His next few prophecies into place, But Lord willing to satisfy, whatever from Chef, me spirit of the lesson to next time. I say, Shalom, wa ba ba ba.